And does that mean they're going to do the safe lane Veno, and then they're going to run a final pick and off lane here? Final pick and off lane feels a little odd. What does a dire side still need, though? They still need their safe lane, most likely. Unless they're going to silence their safe lane, which I don't think they're going to do that. Granted, they don't know who they're matched up against yet either, to be fair. Or we could see some kind of aggressive trial lane, something like a Vengeful Oak or Veno. And if that's the case, dire side could be thinking about what they want to do with that. They ban out the Morphling. I do think that the Radiance or the dire side could use a frontliner.
Seconds to go.
Frontliner core.
5 seconds.
Juggernaut wouldn't be bad here. Juggernaut's never really bad. Hell, for either side, Juggernaut wouldn't be bad, honestly. Sark might not be a bad option either for the dire side. Got that extra time to use, though. And that they are. Yeah, it could be an off Veno. Again, that's what like Veno really can be ran in a lot. Like, he's mainly ran in the one position, but he can be ran in a lot of positions, as you mentioned. So they're going to use all their time here to figure out this final pick. Moomianer, the lead in the team. Moomianer versus Peter Pan Dam. How funny is that? I'm casting Moomianer versus Peter Pan Dam captain games in Dota 2. So they ban Darks here. And they final pick a Monkey King. So they do believe that the Radiant needs an offlane as well. And again, just looking at what they have, that seems like it is the most expected thing.
Time to select.
But they are going to run an offlane Venomancer. All right. Unless, wait, what? No, they're running a mid Venomancer? So Peter Pan Dam's playing the Vengeful. IX Mike is on the Ogre. Boris is on the Lycan. All right, let's get some who's playing who here. So Vengeful's on PPD. Braxton is going to be Death Prophet. IX Mike is on Ogre. Lycan.
Ten seconds to go.
No, Brax is on Veno, right? Did I? Yes, Brax is on Veno. And then Bryle is playing the Death Prophet. It's an interesting skin. Moon is playing Silencer. Bloody Nine is... Wait, who's Bloody Nine? Kingrd is on the Bat Rider. Which one's Bloody Nine? I don't know. Is Bloody Nine anime? I think Bloody Nine's anime playing so he's playing Sniper. Go with that. It's a lot of terror levels. Death Prophet Lycan's a dirty combo from the NA region, yeah. I mean, it's a lot of tower push. So yeah, it is going to be Venomancer in the off lane. Okay. So they did get a good Bloodlust target as well in the end. That's somewhat good. So I think there's definitely better options, but Lycan's a good candidate there. Lycan's also a pretty good pick against a Night Stalker, right? Because his abilities are buffed in nighttime, so if Night Stalker wants to pop Darkness, Howl is that much better. It did get nerfed, I guess, but yeah, what got nerfed on Lycan? I know something got nerfed. What was the patch 7.06?
It's almost time for everybody to die.
7.06F. Lycan nerfs was Howl no longer provides a net health on buff application loss. Always maintains the same HP percentage now. I don't know what that means.
Let's begin.
Is no longer percentage based. Okay, well, it's a nerf apparently. Whatever it is. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting at. Okay, so it has to do with like your items, your inventory and stuff, and how that would. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so matchups. It's going to be a defensive tri-lane for the Radiant side. Kingrd is in for a tough time. Magic Missile. Okay, that comes out. There's the Ignite. Boris is going to run him down. He howls on up, goes in for some extra auto attacks, but they just really zone him out, if anything. No kill coming out. Middle lane, Night Stalker. He's hunting for the Courier. He is spotted running on by, though. So Venomancer going for the jungle. He has all those wards down. Is actually going to block in Night Stalker a little bit, but gets a little bit of farm up to him. I guess he's harassing him quite a bit, to be fair, and letting the wards going to kill off the jungle. And actually, Ogre Magic rotating in, has another Ignite. Going to use it right here. So Night Stalker all of a sudden is in a bit of trouble. Those Plague Wards tickling, but a lot of tickles could equal death. Nah, he's going to be fine. For now, TP's out. Yeah, he's good. No stun on Ogre, so Night Stalker will get away. Back to base, get the regen. So now Venomancer can go back to farming. So this means Core Monkey King is going to have free farm up the top lane. Being played by Villain, whoever that is. Bottom lane, Kingrd. Going to be heavily pressured. Magic Missile. I don't know if it's a kill, but oh, maybe. Howl comes out. Extra auto attack damage, and it is a kill. Boris actually draws first blood right there on the Lycan. It's a tough spot for Lycan to be in, or excuse me, for Batrider to be in. And once level 2 comes out, I wouldn't be surprised if Ogre Magic get the Fire Blast here, so even more stun you have to deal with. Look at Night Stalker. He's back over here. Radiant Courier goes down meanwhile to Silencer. That was actually no talisman on it, too. So Death Prophet. Not nearly as many stats here. Is having a okay start, and, well, this could get a little rougher. Shrapnel's going out. Last word proc. That's the third Shrapnel right there. They really want this kill. Dive in the tower, and they get the kill. Takes a little bit of tower damage to Sniper, but he just shrugs it off as he got the kill. So not only do they snipe out the Courier, but they get the hero killed as well. Good news is Death Prophet will be able to pick up that Null Talisman now. Kind of a blessing in disguise, I guess, but... Oh, never mind. He didn't even pick it up. That's what am I saying? It's on the Courier. You can't pick it up. Duh. Wow, Kingrd gets a solo kill bottom lane. On a Boris, he dives him at the tower. Great camera work, Breaky. Yeah, I wasn't watching that, unfortunately, but some way, somehow, Kingrd goes all the way down there and takes it. I hate how it does this, by the way. Like, flips over. Well, that's some nice revenge coming out for him. Middle lane, Spirit Siphon, nice job with the Fairy Fire and the Magic Stick, though. Sniper stays alive because of that. Who's playing the Sniper? Who did we decide? It's Bloody 9. Okay, that makes sense. That was very good timing on his part.
Carry silencer. A bit too much.
Love that interaction that some of the heroes have with one another as far as them talking to each other. Boyd, he wants this bounty rune if anything, but Peter Pan Dam will get it first, and he just goes for the TP. See ya.
Invisibility.
Middle lane, Death Prophet. Silencer coming in with the invis. He got the kill last time. Shrapnel charges. Only has one right now, though. So definitely don't think they're getting one this time. Oh, it is nighttime, though, and here comes Night Stalker. But he is only level 2, and Death Prophet was already running back, so. For now, Death Prophet going to be fine. In fact, they find Moomianer on the silencer. He's going to get cut off by a creep wave, and Ike's Mike gets credit for the last hit right there. He did get this Fire Blast, by the way, at level 2, as we were talking about earlier. Boris, look at how safe he's playing against this Batrider. I mean, he got solo killed by him, and you do have Night Stalker roaming around, so understandable why he's playing so scared. In fact, Night Stalker runs into Ogre. Kind of being a distraction, if anything, for the Lycan. Oh, Kingrd, he's feeling comfortable. Has 4 sticky napalms, another TP coming in though. Death Prophet, got to be careful, Night Stalker. They want this gun Ogre Magi, but at what cost now? As the Spirit Siphon comes out on a Kingrd. One more auto attack should do it. Wave of Terror goes through, finishes the job. Onto him, Magic Missile, stuns out Night Stalker. Body blocking from Peter Pan Dam a little bit, forces him to go the other direction. Spirit Siphon, look at that range, man. And oh, he misses the Crypt Swarm though. I don't know if that would have been enough damage. Level 3, 225. Probably, actually. If that does connect, that might be a kill, but was out of range. Top lane, meanwhile, Venomancer is going to get picked up by the Monkey King, and the Silencer are coming together. So a little bit of something, at least, with the top side. But, again, good rotation coming out from the Death Prophet there. Is level 6 now. Does not have Exorcism, though. Decided to pass up on that, and I would definitely believe that's a lot to do with how this game's going right now. He is having a lot of trouble against the Sniper, pushing out the lane, but as I say this, they're going in for a kill on the Sniper. And they may very likely get it. There's no support. He's going to just throw some shrapnels out, say, if you want to kill me, you're going to take a lot of return damage. Ike's Mike, he took a lot of return damage. So he goes down. At least he gets something out of it. Top lane, nice job blocking there, it seems like, from Venomancer. Brax, he's still running. One more auto attack, perhaps. Nice job again blocking. He does not have a TP, though, so unfortunately, I think it's all for naught. Yeah, he just kept trying to run and eventually got caught in a trap right there. Between a tree and the open. So the dire side, 7-4 hero kill lead. Sniper, he comes back to the middle lane. But yeah, look at that Monkey King. 47 and 16 up here. Villain. Already got power treads. What's going to be coming? I mean, Echo Saber's a great item on him, especially for that core. He does have the Ring of Aquila coming out, of course. Yeah, it is interesting seeing Moomiander playing the 5-position support. Definitely not used to seeing a lot of that, but making the sacrifice this game, it looks like, for the team. Ogre Magi still does not have Bloodlust. But again, this isn't really a team that's benefiting from it a lot, necessarily. Do a good job of being patient enough, waiting for the right spot to TP out, and he does. So as soon as that void happened, he knew he had the opening. Middle lane, meanwhile, they collapse on a Sniper. So nice job from the Radiant team. That was the Howl. I think it was nighttime right after they got the kill. So the Howl, a little bit more damage coming out even. Double the damage even. That goes back to them playing against an Ice Stalker again. When he summons Darkness, Lycan's like, thank you very much. I'm going to use my Hell now. Is Moomiander playing 5 for the new DC team? I mean, there's been no announcement yet, so we definitely don't know if that's even a 100% a thing yet, but that'd be interesting, actually. That is a kill on a Bloody 9 right there. Lycan, shapeshift for him. He's got to keep running, though. Last word's up. He'll be fine. Nice dive there. Sniper, a pretty vulnerable target, of course. He's been spamming position 5 for a while. Okay. It just doesn't feel like. I mean, I'm speaking of the Moon of old, though. To be fair, you know, from the Han days, that flashy Moomianer player. But I know he's definitely, you know, it changed in a lot of ways, though. Bottom lane, Ike's mic goes down to Kingrd as, speaking of Moomianer, eventually runs down the Venomancer. Last word, doing damage. Nearly 1,900 gold saved up on Bat Rider, so that Blink Dagger coming very close to reality. Pretty good timing, too. Death Prophet. Ooh, they're going to smoke up. Him and Peter Pandam. And I head towards the bottom lane. They want. Oh, look who's down here at Sniper. They're like, yeah, Sniper, you're not getting away from us.
A gift from the goddess.
Yeah, exactly, the mid-tundra. Even the off-lane kind of made sense. You know, playing a little bit more of those initiator roles, Nature's Prophet, things like that, but 5 support will be a little odd to see him in. That's a kill. Well, but at what cost, Monkey King? No, he's not going to go for much. He needed more support there. Death Prophet, a little too beefy. Not worth pursuing. So this Sniper, after having a fantastic start, he is all of a sudden 2-4-0. He's been locked down 4 times here. Can't even finish his freaking power treads. Bottom lane, though, Wukong's command is ready for Monkey King. Here we go. It's going to go out right here. PPD going to be silenced out for the Global Silence. Him and everyone else, of course. PPD goes down. The lasso brings back in Death Prophet into that Wukong's great combination of heroes. And again, the silencer thrown on top. And Ike's Mike, he's going to go for the TP out. Do they have a stun? The assassin shot not going to happen in time. And at least Ogre Magi escapes, but definitely damage done from the Dire team. Beautiful setup on their part. And they're going to push out the bottom tower now. For the kill down there. Venomancer trying to respond here in the middle lane. Puts the wards down.
Dire's middle tower is under siege.
Like in Shapeshift, just going to run after Silencer. Knows he can't do anything by himself. Wave of Terror hits. But here comes Night Stalker now. Lycan does not have Howl either. It is darkness currently. And Boris will decide it's best to run on out of there. Shapeshift's going to be wearing off. Yep, good call. So, did a good job of knowing his limits at least. Didn't get a kill out of it, but at least survived. Do I know who drafted for each team? I think it would have been PPD and Moom because those are the name of the teams, yeah. I believe so. Do they actually draft the players? I thought it might have been random, to be honest. I'm not even 100% sure on that. It'd be cool either way. Oh, that's a kill. What is it down here? Yeah, they get Death Prophet.
Excellent.
Death Prophet trying to finish a Yule's Scepter. Great synergy of item with the hero. Not only a good purge to have, but when you have the Exorcism up, still damage plenty while being invulnerable to everything, essentially, for a couple of seconds at least. Monkey King, a very active core hero, though, and he's keeping up to that name right. Did the Balance Strike, finishes off Peter Pandam, and they also take out Venomancer just behind him, so the movement is definitely being felt. So, yeah, Sniper's been in check here, but everyone else is having free reign, it seems like. I mean, Kingrd, of course, has that blink. In fact, he's headed towards the top lane. Here comes Monkey King. Do they want to catch? They would like to catch Lycan. They don't really care much about Ogre. There is no Shapeshift. We're going to see Lasso. There we go. Pulls him in, and this is an easy kill. He held right before. He does have a stick, but not going to happen. He does buy his Necronomicon, though. Who is this villain guy? I'm trying to figure that out myself. Let's see. On Face It, there's names Noob Russ and Lonely Mad. If you guys have any insight on either of those two players, and maybe that could get you somewhere, but those are the names I have on Face It. Actually, let me see if it's on the watch tab here. One sec. Is this it? This might be it, actually. Yeah, this is it. Villain is villain. Oh, Night Stalker's mad. Okay, I could throw him on there too.
Radiant's top tower is under siege. Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
What's up, Worm Cookies? Appreciate it, man.
Dire's structures have
Having a lot of fun here, man. Been here for just about a year now, as whoever this villain guy is, he is definitely doing a lot of work. Oh, let's go with the network tab, apologize. Assassinate, doing some chip damage for us in the back lane. Shapeshift is up, there's the Exorcism. And Night Stalker, aka Mad, he will go down. Silencer currently out of mana, he's just going to run back. Tower's still barely up right here, the Necronomicon minions though.
Dire's middle tower
Actually going to
has
finish
been
it off in
destroyed.
favor of the Radiant team. So each side losing one hero, but tower kill on top of that, definitely working in favor of the Radiant side. Do I know how many people signed up? Well, in the channel right now, there's like 50 or so people, honestly. So seems like a fair amount signed up playing it. There's been like anywhere from 2 to 3 games going on at a time as Bat Rider, he's silenced, and yet the Soul Siphon will finish the job there, however. Lycan as well as the Death Prophet are dead currently. Ogre Magio's going to get picked off, and now Peter Pan Dam, he's probably not getting away from this. Night Stalker just flying on in, swapping out now. PPD making the plays right here, and he's actually going to escape. Never mind. Last word too strong. That was a good attempt, though. Actually almost worked.
Excellent.
I think you and a lot of people are in the same boat, Boo Joke, including the players of the event. So we'll see. Let's just enjoy it in the meantime and see where it goes. I mean, to be fair, once tournaments start happening again, it's I don't know how realistic it'll be to expect it to be nearly as active, but for the next month or so, get something going. Spirit Siphon. Trying to get some revenge. These creeps are not helping, though.
Illusion.
Yeah, Crisp Swarm was out of range. It tickled his butt, but it did not get the kill. And Night Stalker going to pop the urn now. Another Crisp Urn. He gets hit by that one, but the urn heal keeps him alive just barely, but finally they run him down. Jeez. Mad was surviving forever. If he had a raindrop, he would have lived. Yeah, possibly. No, I mean, well, you're right. He would have. Global silence. Ooh, they did not get the lasso, though. They really wanted that lasso on a like now running back in, but he is going to be lasso because of that greed. And he's taking some pot shots from the sniper. He's going to keep running, though, but now he's out of shapeshift for a nice double multicast. Onto the bat right there. Ignite put on to silencer from a distance, too, so Lycan barely staying alive here. Ike's mic gets picked off. The boom goes the dynamite, and he is going to be stopped right here. Is Boris and eventually finished off for the kill. So the two of them dead. Silencer, you see how low he got. Mumiena, though, he walks back.
Tower is under attack.
He survives.
Dire has fortified its structures.
Death Prophet has an
Dire's
exorcism
bottom
up, though,
tower is
and
under siege.
pushing the bottom tower, meanwhile, is Bryle. Well, as I was saying earlier, it's kind of fun, you know, you definitely can tell a little bit of a difference in these in-house leagues. One, for the sake of the draft. I mean, being a captain's draft, that already changes quite a bit as far as the strategy of the lineups and everything. But then, two, you can just tell the coordination is there a little bit more as far as, you know, trying to work in sync. Now, Monkey King, unfortunately for him, he's going to be left behind. He got the tower kill, but it's going to cost him his life.
Isn't over yet.
That's a 7-kill streak stopper. Yeah, it was canceled by Sniper at the ultimate. How much gold? That's nearly 700 gold for Peter Pan Dam right there. Maybe he can buy a raindrop now. But yeah, Assassinate does that mini stun. As Kingrd gets a solo kill bottom lane. No, not a solo kill. Night Stalker was there. Never mind.
More fuel for the fire.
Radiant's middle tower is being
Oh,
attacked.
Silencer has a solar crest. Dang. How's a sniper doing? Is Saint Yasha in the works? He's got a Dragonlance. Choosing that over the Forest Staff here. Forest Staff does feel like it'd be pretty good this game, honestly, but he's instead going for the more stat-based. No, Batrider Flame Break hasn't stopped TPs for a while now. They removed that like almost a year ago. Venomancer, speaking of 4 staff, he's almost got his own finished. Urn is the choice for PPD here. And actually another 780 gold saved up, so actually has options. Lycan, the level 3 Necronomicon, finished himself.
Radiant's bottom tower is being
That
attacked.
Bloodlust being applied to him. I don't know, though. Again, it's just like... Am I the only one that's not a huge fan of these Necronomicon builds on Lycans in games like this? Like, there are some games where I guess it maybe makes it, but I don't know, as a one position, as your biggest physical presence on your team, especially when you have a Bloodlust spot, you have a Vengeful buffer, going at Necronomicon just feels underwhelming to me. Not to mention you're going up against a lot of scattered damage here on the dire side. There's that Global Science, they catch Death Prophet, Exorcism Bomb, but if they can burst her down, that's definitely well worth it. Not necessarily the burst damage, but it is a kill nonetheless. The Aegis pop. Monkey King needs to be careful though. Wukong's command is up, gonna go for the quick kill after the fact, and they do just that. Assassinate in the back lines from the sniper. Beautiful fighting position from the dire side. They also get the kill on Vengeful. Now Batrider was picked up, but Boris, he runs on out of there with the shapes. Look how fast Night Stalker is too. Being Nighttime, the Void, the offensive Urn, but Venomancer, is he actually dead to this? No, he should be fine. No, he's not. The Assassinate will finish him, and now Silence up in Lycan. There's a Void. He wants to run him down now. This Night Stalker, Maz, doing plenty of work. Cannot stop the TP, though, until Lycan gets out. Ike's Mike, however, don't think it's going to be the same for him. I hear the cock of the gun, and there is the boom shakalaka. As that famous news anchor would say. And boom goes the dynamite.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That was a great initiation, though.
Has fortified its
That kind of goes to the strength of this lineup, though. Called it in the draft, you know, talking about the synergy of the Silencer on top of the Batrider. That Global Silence really gives a free kill, it feels like. Especially how you can position it like they did. And they're going to find PPD here, speaking of free kill. You can definitely feel one team trying to pull quite ahead of distance now on this dire side, but this could be a big fight for the Radiant team. It goes well for them. Venomancer, 4 staffs away. He'll survive. Buyback from PPD. Knows how important for fight this is. Shapeshift form of Boris in the back lines. He can't really do too much to Sniper. With so many heroes nearby, he has to run. Silencer. He is getting low. Cryptstorm comes out. Boundless Strike. Will stall them. Wukong's command is going to be canceled, however, so they finish off Silencer. And now Monkey King's in a bad spot. In the back line, so they pick off the Ogre Magi. There comes the Wukong's command. Exorcism up from the Death Prophet. But he is dropping, and he goes down right there. Full Jingu Mastery stocks right there for the Monkey King. Magic Missile will take him out, though, from PPD. And now Nola came out. He wants some immediate revenge onto Peter Pan Dam playing the Vengeful. And he will get just that. Lycan, he's back at base, running out the top lane. So they got Monkey King as well as the Silencer. But, again, you can just see the lack of damage on the single targets here from this Radiant side. I really think that's kind of the biggest key. I'm just not a fan of this build on Lycan. The Necronomicon, that's a lot of gold you invested. How much is a Necronomicon level 3? 50-50. Excuse me. So for 5,050 gold, he essentially bought the same items that he could have bought. He could have bought a Desolator and a Solar Crest for slightly more. And been hitting a lot harder. Global Silence. Very reactionary Global Silence right there. Not going to result in much initially, but oh, they're going to put him on the cliff. No, he kind of messed it up. Kingrd went to put Death Prophet on the cliff. It looks like it didn't really work out. Silencer going to be picked up by the Lycan. Balance Strike coming out, though. Venomancer, he'll fall. Nice Stalker in his face. You see Lycan running in, but again, where's that right click? It's not nearly enough. There goes the cock of the gun. The Assassinate comes out, taking the Boris about half life. PPD throws out the Wave of Terror, but now PPD's in trouble. Kind of gave away where he was at. Blink is ready to go for Kingrd. Just 4 stabs for it, actually. Heals up in the air from Eventually. Dodges the Magic Missile. Beautiful play from Kingrd right there. He disjointed the Magic Missile with that Blink Dagger he still had up.
You're almost as good as me.
It is an animation you can see pretty well, but in the midst of a fight, that was well played. But yeah, I was referring to Lycan.
Tower is under siege.
It seems like they just went really all in on this group up and push towers, push objective strategy, rather than. But that's where it makes the whole bloodlust and the bloodlust buff and the vengeful spirit even. Usually you want a lot of physical presence if you're going to be having heroes like this to assist with. I think I've made my point. So. We have a 12,000 net worth lead though for the dire side right here. Thanks for the auto host Vesta Plays, appreciate it. 5 viewers, awesome stuff. You know what would be cool, actually? I think I do have access to the TeamSpeaks as well. So what I could do is maybe hop in the TeamSpeaks and make a point to, you know, like join the channel sometimes when there's maybe a little bit slower time, to kind of see what they're talking about. That'd be pretty cool, actually. Has Grant been doing that? Yeah, that's actually a good idea. I think I'll make a point to do that here in the in the future casts.
The pain.
Yeah, but I mean, if, like, I made that point to them, they actually said no delays are required on streams, because I brought that up. I was like, should I be putting a delay on my stream up for obvious reasons? And they're like, no, we're not going to worry about that. Like, no one's going to be cheating in this league. I'm like, okay. I mean, if they're going to cheat, then they would cheat, like, right? Like, the fact that you could hear their strategy, what's the difference between that and them just watching the stream anyways to see rewards are placed or where their movement is? I don't think anyone really cares. Like, there's not that's not. If you're cheating in the in-house league, that's just frankly like that's just bad, right? You're not getting anything from it then. That's like the whole point of the in-house league, is to try to, you know, better yourself as a player and get good practice amongst one another in a public environment. So, and I don't think it'd be an issue at all. In fact, let me see. Do I have TeamSpeak? I do. It's a long time since I've had to use TeamSpeak. Oh.
Wow! Wow!
One sec, guys. Sorry. I'm updating my TeamSpeak.
This will come in handy.
See if I can just do that now. Oh, they got vengeful. All right, Wukong's command going to be put down right there. Lycan runs out of it with the shapeshift. He chases from the back lines. They do get the Rod of Atos root even on the sniper. Spear Cypher, they're running him down. That's there. They're going full throttle. Tunnel vision onto it, but it's not going to be enough. He's getting too much support, and that Wukong's command is hard to fight into, although the exorcism is doing plenty of damage, and it's actually going to be cleaned up for the Death Prophet right there on at least 2 different heroes. She stays alive barely with that Yules. Now comes a Crypt Swarm. Not going to be enough for a turn on a Bat Rider, though. Roshan going to be respawning shortly. So fighting in the Roshan pit without Roshan actually being up. Very curious there. Just kind of got to that point. But yeah, you could just tell Lycan went right to the sniper the whole time. Somebody got the Rod of Atos. Was that Death Prophet? Yeah. Locked him down with it ideally, but he force-tapped away. And sure, they killed him in the end, but took a little bit too much out of it, it feels like. Log into my TeamSpeak account. Do I have a TeamSpeak account? Continue without login. Okay, good.
The Monkey King's gratitude is worth more than gold.
Connected.
Test. Alright, I need a... There we go.
Insufficient permissions.
Oh, I failed to join the room. Okay. So it looks like I might need some kind of permission to join that specific room. Maybe I can make a point with it to them and bring that up, and I'm sure I can get access to do it, but just not tonight. All right, cool. Well, I have that information, though, at least, to potentially do that in the future. Bonus! Thanks, Mike. He's like, kill me instead, assholes. Monkey King, Primal Spring in, catches up to him. Nice Rod of Atos, though. But is it actually going to be now? Balance Strike slows him down. Pops the strike, gets forced out forward. Will keep him alive just barely for now, but again, he doesn't have a shapeshift this whole time. He will use the Howl. He has a Magic 6 charges as well. He will pops him finally, but it's not enough in the long run as expected. Venomancer, he got his Poison Nova off right there, but he dies in the midst of it. No, aka Mad. He is ticking down. Maybe going to try to get denied. Nope, he has the urn, and he's actually good. Mjolnir now finished on Sniper as well. You go with that S and Y and the Dragonlance here.
Murder spree.
Oh, Vengeful going to be pulled in. 3 auto attacks later. He is killed. So Roshan's out there trying to do it right here. Kind of a risky effort, but you got to be taking these risks at a point like this. Ogre Magi goes down, so now this Exorcism use of Death Prophet. You'll just have to run away with it, and they're going to be able to give up Roshan now. Nice take for the dire side, and that means a Aegis for Monkey King. She's perhaps for the Silencer, maybe? No, Night Stalker? No. Monkey King as well. All right. Greedy son of a bitch over here. Yeah, I really don't know what more this Radiant side could do to come back in this game. Okay, Lycan's trying to get more of a right click now. Going to Fusel Blade, actually. I think that just goes more along the lines of just really trying to catch up to the Sniper. Seems like that's going to be the only case for that. Darkness middle lane. Oh boy. A couple of catches right here. Global Silence. Death Prophet doesn't even have Exorcism if you wanted to use it. Last word. God, look at that freaking damage. PPD with a swap right there. Throws up the Yules. That's not going to work though. Wukong's Command put down an easy kill. 80 seconds he's dead for now. Ogre gets picked off. Venomancer has his Poison Nova. May as well use it right here. He's going to be silenced up though. So maybe won't be able to use it actually. Get the shrine! He barely gets to it, but it's not nearly enough of a heal. He goes down. I would not be surprised to see GG's coming out here from the Radiant team. Team PPD, just 2 overrun right now. 2 Moon Meander, doing a hell of a job. I really like the draft of them just that much better. I mean, I don't know. The draft wasn't bad. Again, I just go back to the play style as well as maybe some item decisions on the Radiant side.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Just seemed a little weak, and frankly, to be fair, Kingrd getting a solo kill onto Lycan early on. That definitely helped as well. I think Kingrd on the Bat Rider, as a Bat Rider can do, is kind of control the pace of the game. Start getting those Blink Dagger Lasso combos. You throw the Silencer on there with the Global Silence as well, of course. very, very difficult duo of heroes to deal with. And that's at least the middle rack, so maybe not going to be GGing out just here. And I'm kind of glad to see that. Would be a pretty early GG. But they're now down 25,000 experience, or net worth, excuse me, about 33,000 experience or so. That's some pretty big stats right there. Top 3 farmers all belonging on the Radiant side. Somebody had a Whispering Helm. Who the hell had that? Or did I just say that? Helm of the Dominator. That would be Moomiander. All right, I like that. Especially, it's a great like later game support item, really. Night Stalker's dead, by the way. Nice swap. Yeah, Moon versus PPD, I know, right? Classic stuff right here.
Coin for me.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, Radiant side trying to make a move now. Exorcism is ready. That gets popped. The global side's the last one. I'm going to kill him before the Exorcism. Probably, get the yields off, but he's probably going to die right after. He force staffs out barely, but at this point, he might as well hold on. Actually, the Spirit's not been keeping him alive, so he's going to survive for the time being. No, the final auto attack comes out. 52 intelligence stolen, by the way, from Moomiander on the support silencer. That is absolutely huge, man. He really is hitting hard, and surprise here, another one fight for the Dire team. Yeah, the Radiant team just keeps on trying to force the issue in a lot of ways and keeps coming up short. I don't know if they just figure that if they just keep outlasting this game, they can win it via. Well, I mean, Rat game is definitely their strategy that they should be trying to win it with at this point. Lycan does have the defusal finish now. The Never Ever. Sniper will be picking up a butterfly soon. Nope, they find Boris here. Gonna go for the shapeshift. Oh, but he gets lasted onto the cliff. Oh boy. Any 4 staffs nearby? Doesn't seem like it. Poor dog. That's a gem drop up there too. He's dead for 50 seconds. No buyback to be had. Thanks, Mike. There's a 4 staff. Goes over the ledge. Another one to help him out. Assassinate. Boom, shakalaka. He gets picked off as well. The slow start Rio Venomancer. It's now his turn. He's going to be dead in for 50 or so seconds. He does have a buyback. But it's really worth it. What's up, Starman Jay? Death Prophet goes for the Exorcism defense. Look at that damage, though, man. Especially for the sniper. He is going to end up falling. Buyback takes place from Venomancer. Gets the Poison Nova off, at least. Only on a couple of heroes, though. And PPD finally calls the GG. Enough is enough, he says. Team Moomiander going to be victorious in this one. We just ordered Insomnia cookies. I've had those once before. We actually have one nearby. Some good shit. At this point, bots could win. Nice. Well played, guys. Well played. That was a fun game, though. All right, that game in the books. Dire victory there. Oh, looks like another one is. Oh, another couple of games actually just got into hero selection, it seems like.